Hello everyone, let's talk about the Farmers Morcha and the political scene of Punjab. It's a very interesting scenario that is developing in this state. No political party, young or old, has been able to dominate the way the Farmers Morcha has dominated both the media as well as the political narrative in the last 3 weeks and more. Let's take up one by one the political parties. Except for certain utterances by the Chief Minister of Punjab, who runs the Congress government, the Congress is silent. Yes, we have the kinds of Ravneet Singh Bittu who want to lock horns, sometimes with the participants and sometimes with the leaders of the Farmers Morcha. His politics is very clear now. His politics stands exposed. No other Congress leader worth its name has been able to tell the people of Punjab as to what is happening. The finance minister of the state is silent. As far as the Shiromani Akali Dal led by Prakash Singh Badal is concerned, it's a sorry state of affairs. A party which is 100-year-old party has not been able to say 100 words regarding the Farmers Morcha. If the newly appointed president of the SGPC, Bibi Jagir Kaur, has spoken, she has spoken in a rather derogatory manner, undermining the Farmers Morcha by saying that it is the Akali Dal which has fielded them. Nothing is further from truth. The Akali Dal, which had the farmers as its backbone, because of their divorce from the Bharatiya Janata Party, they are now not in a position to even touch the farmers' issues. They are making a little bit of noise here and there, but that is not going to cut ice with the farmers or with the people of Punjab. The Aam Aadmi Party still banks upon the role played by the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi. And it is for all of us to see that though Arvind Kejriwal tore the copies of the 3 new farm laws on the floor of the House of the Delhi Assembly, the politics of the 3 farm bills in Delhi still continues. The notification regarding these 3 farm bills by the Delhi Assembly still stands. Arvind Kejriwal said that perhaps for the first time in 70 years, a law was passed by voice vote in the Rajya Sabha, and that he was pained with it. No doubt, Sanjay Singh protested in the well of the House of the Assembly of the Parliament. Yet, this tearing of the bills should have been done on the very next day and not after witnessing the trials and tribulations of the thousands of farmers from Punjab on the streets of Delhi at 0-degree temperature. Nevertheless, we are grateful for the spectacular effect that Arvind Kejriwal has produced by tearing the farm bills. The left parties of Punjab have very cleverly played their role. They have entered the thought process of the farmers' Morcha. They are making their presence felt. They are drawing a parallel between the Sikh thought and the left thought as to who is running and who is behind the Morcha. They will do well to understand that all their efforts in the last decades to undermine the Sikh idiom and to float only the communist idiom has been totally rejected by the people of Punjab. Any attempt to do this again will not be acceptable. And as regards the Bharatiya Janata Party, the less said, the better. After Akali Dal broke away from the Bharatiya Janata Party at the center, Bharatiya Janata Party started having wild ambitions. They wanted to contest 117 assembly seats of the Punjab Assembly. And with all the humility at my command, I would like to say today that the days of the BJP in the state of Punjab are sealed. Leave alone contesting 117 seats, BJP will find very difficult to find toadies from amongst the Sikhs to contest elections for them, and their entry to all the 12,000 plus villages of Punjab will be met with stiff resistance by the people. Daydreaming for BJP is over. In one stroke, the farmers' Morcha, the spirit of the Sikhs, has dealt a death blow to the BJP in Punjab. This leaves me with the Panthic parties. A small group of individuals in various names, with various missions, which are classified as Panthak parties, have been upholding the rights of the people of Punjab for the last many decades. These parties too will have to join hands, sink their differences, develop and draft their new strategies to ensure that the gains of the farmers' Morcha are delivered to the people of Punjab. I am hopeful that Punjab is going to have a beautiful future, a glorious revival of the Sikh tradition, and that the people of Punjab, even though they are a small minority in the Committee of Nations, will be able to exert their identity and their status on the world platform. Thank you.
Join the World Sikh News on our website, Facebook, and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and share our videos and stories.